The purpose of the organs of the male reproductive system is to produce, maintain, and transport sperm and protective fluid, to discharge sperm within the female reproductive tract during sex, and to produce and secrete male sex hormones responsible for maintaining the male reproductive system. Unlike the female reproductive system, most of the male reproductive system is located outside of the body. These external structures include the penis, scrotum, and testicles. The penis is a male organ used in sexual intercourse. It has three parts: the root, which attaches to the wall of the abdomen, the body or shaft, and the glans, which is the cone-shaped part of the end of the penis. The scrotum is the loose pouch-like sac of skin that hangs behind and below the penis. It contains testicles, also called testes, as well as many nerves and blood vessels. The testicles, or testes, are oval organs about the size of large olives that lie in the scrotum, secured at either end by a structure called the spermatic cord. The internal organs of the male reproductive system, also called accessory organs, include the following: epididymis. The epididymis is a long coiled tube that rests on the backside of each testicle. It transports and stores sperm cells that are produced in the testes. The vas deferens. The vas deferens is a long muscular tube that travels from the epididymis into the pelvic cavity to just behind the bladder. Ejaculatory ducts. These are formed by the friction of the vas deferens and the seminal vesicles. The urethra is the tube that carries urine from the bladder to outside of the body. Seminal vesicle. The seminal vesicles are sac-like pouches that attach to the vas deferens near the base of the bladder. Prostate gland. The prostate gland is a walnut-sized structure that is located below the urinary bladder in front of the rectum. The prostate gland contributes additional fluid to the ejaculate. Bulbourethral glands, also called Cowper's glands. These are pea-sized structures located on the side of the urethra, just below the prostate gland. The path of the sperm goes first from the testes to the epididymis, to the ductus deferens, then to the prostate, and finally to the urethra.
The entire male reproductive system is dependent on hormones, which are chemicals that stimulate or regulate the activity of cells or organs. The primary hormones involved in the functioning of the male reproductive system are follicle-stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and testosterone. FSH and LH are produced by the pituitary gland located at the base of the brain. FSH is necessary for sperm production, and LH stimulates the production of testosterone, which is necessary to continue the process of spermatogenesis. Testosterone also is important in the development of male characteristics, including muscle mass and strength, fat distribution, bone mass, and sex drive.
These glands, specifically the hypothalamus and pituitary, are working all the time to keep your body running at optimal performance. Every hormone the endocrine system releases follows a basic setup. A signal is received, hormones are secreted, and the target cell undergoes changes to its basic functions.
When millions of sperms are deposited
During the
into
ovarian
the vagina
cycle, the
during
ovarian
sexual
follicles
intercourse.
mature and get ready
The
to
sperm
release
make their
an
way
egg.
through the cervix
The
into
latter
the
part of
uterus,
this phase
and then on the
overlaps with the
fallopian tubes.
proliferative phase of the
Implantation
uterine
is
cycle.
when the fertilized
Through the
egg,
influence of
now known
arising
as an
follicle
embryo,
stimulating
develops in the
hormone,
fallopian
during
tube
the first
for
days of the
first 3
cycle,
days,
a
then
few
travels down
ovarian
into the
follicles
uterus.
are stimulated.
The external genital organs
How
include the
well
mons,
does birth
pubis,
control
labia majora,
work?
labia
The
minora,
ones that work really
glands,
well
and clitoris.
are the implant,
The area
IUD,
containing
and
these organs is called the
sterilization.
vulva.
The ones that work well
The
are the
area
pill, the
containing
patch,
these
the
organs is
ring,
called
and
the
the
vulva.
shoe.
The
And
external
finally,
genital
the
organs
ones
have 3 main
that
functions.
does not work so
Enabling
well
sperm to enter the
are
body,
the
protecting the
withdrawal,
internal genital
diaphragm,
organs from
fertility,
infectious
awareness, and
organisms and
condoms.
providing sexual.
The only birth control method that prevents STDs is a condom.